In 1966, the first families began to move into the high-rise development of Ballymun in North Dublin. It was seen as paradise, as being as posh as America. The original name for it was Ardglass and Green Heights. It became a social disaster. People suffered great isolation out there. And in 2004, they began to redevelop Ballymun, to build a new Ballymun, and the first of the towers came down. And there was a wake for the tower and for the people who lived in the tower. And I was asked to write a poem, not to be recited by myself, but to be recited by local people as a centrepiece of that wake on the night before the first tower was demolished. And I wrote this poem, and I tried to amalgamate the lives of people I knew from Ballymun, the lives of people I'd heard of in Ballymun, so that each these short 4-line stanzas is a separate life in that tapestry of life that had been lived in that place that was about to change. And it's called Ballymun Incantation. Whose voice can you hear? Who's that calling down the stair? What ghost trapped in a lift shaft? What child who played and laughed? In 1967, craning our necks towards heaven, we arrived here by truck and bus, 3,000 families of us. Tea chests and cardboard suitcases, boxes bound with old shoelaces. From tenements and condemned streets, now the world appeared at our feet, crowding the lift and up each stair, onto the balcony to breathe the air. We were so dizzy, all Dublin spun, the chosen families of Ballymun. I think this heat is killing us. Why can't we turn off the radiators? Where were the shops we were promised? Why won't I come to fix the broken lifts? My name is Mary. When I turned 9, I slept alone for the first time. My sister whispering secrets overhead in Kent Tower in a new bunk bed. In Plunkett Tower, my wife grew shook. She was alone when the lifts got stuck. She hated the squatters jarring her nerves. I can still see her shaking, reciting prayers. My name is Agnes. When I was born, the civil war was still raging on. I moved about Cowes with my grandchildren. I live for novenas and for sweet afton. My name is John. I stole my first kiss. Just before the doors opened in the lift, Eilish was still in her school uniform. I believed no other love could be this strong. Help me, I'm still lost here and all alone. I injected my mother's hopes into my arm, shivering in the depths of cold Turkey. I thought I could fly from this balcony. Why won't the voices stop whispering, straining to be heard amid the babbling, lives that were ended and lives begun, the living and the dead of Ballymun? Remember my name, it is Elizabeth. In the local workhouse I faced my death. Cholera stole away my famished son. I buried him amid the fields of Ballymun. Remember me, my ghost also haunts her, seeking my child who fell through the air. The coroner declared my death was suicide. I just wanted to be at my dead daughter's side. I love the marches during the rent strikes, all those boys riding behind on chopper bikes. It was brilliant there laughing with my mates. That's where I asked Joan for our first date. Every touch and every trust and every kiss, every feud, every fight, every lip split, every face lost at the window of a tower block, every loan shark with a list of women in hock, every whiskey, every Valium, every cigarette, every couple holding hands in a kitchenette, every laughing child being spun in the August sun, every boy with a piebald horse to gallop on, every mother dreaming about some different life, every first tooth, first communion, every surgeon's knife, every welder, office cleaner, every unemployed, every girl who fought back when her dreams died, every young poet who wrote it out in verse, MacDonagh and MacDiarmid, Connolly and Pearse, every name scrawled on walls and every tower block, every face that is remembered, every face forgot, every life that ended here and every life begun, the living and the dead of Ballymun.